Recording and transcribing. All right, let everybody know that you're being included. So it's a privacy policy. So everybody's being recorded right now. All right. I can't tell if it's working or not. I hope so. Because usually it's transcribing me and it's not doing it right now. All right, my mic's working, so I think I'm good. Okay. All right. Perfect. I hope. All right, long division. Okay. First things first, I want to say this. Okay. We're going to start talking about quadratics and things like that a lot. Okay. So I want you guys to make sure you understand when I say this, okay, ax squared plus bx plus c, I'm going to start talking about this letter a lot when a is not 1 and when a is 1. Okay. So if you don't see a number outside of an x squared, that means a is 1. Okay. When we do synthetic division, you can do it when a is not 1, but it creates too much work. So I'd always say do it long division way. Okay. With synthetic division, we always want our a to be 1. And then synthetic division is really easy. Okay. So I just wanted to get that out of the way right off the bat. But we're going to talk about long division first. I'm going to do 2 examples of each. So I'm combining lesson 5.2 and lesson 5.3 in one day. All right. So you guys have 2 work days here to get these 2 assignments done. Okay. All right. So long division. Let me get this example out for you guys. 5.2. All right, we're going to start off with 2x plus 3. Actually, let me go ahead and take this. All right, we got 6x squared plus 17x, and this is how they're going to write it for you. Divided by 2x plus 3. Okay? All right. Now, how we divide it? We're going to take the 2x plus 3 and then make our long division bar. Okay? And we're going to put 6x squared plus 17x plus 12 inside there. Okay? Now, ask yourself this question. What do I multiply 2x by to get 6x squared? 3x. Very good. Well, put the 3x up here. Now, do the distributive property with the 3x into this. So 3x times 2x is 6x squared. 3x times 3 is a positive 9x. Okay? Now, this is the part that everybody messes up. Okay? And you got to remember. Okay? Because we're doing long division. After we do this part, you have to subtract. So I always tell the kids, change signs. So this is going to become a negative, and this is going to become a negative. Not forget to do that, because we always want the first term here to cancel out. Okay? This would give us 8x, bring down the positive 12. Do the exact same thing. What would we multiply 2x by to get 8x? 4 plus 4. 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times 3 is a positive 12. Signs. Negative, negative. That comes out to 0. Beautiful thing. We don't have a remainder. Okay? This is your answer. Easy? You with me? Don't forget to change the signs because that's where everybody screws up. Okay. All right. Let's try one more. Okay. Of long division. Everybody good with this? We're okay? Okay. You guys miss anything? Just remember I'm recording this right now and I'll be able to put it up for you. Okay. Hopefully it's all working. All right. Let's do one more. I'm going to do one that's a little bit tricky, but you got to just pay attention. It'll be fine. Okay. All right. We got 6x cubed plus 7x squared plus 3 divided by 3x minus 1. All right. Now, got to open your eyes. Look at that first trinomial, the 6x cubed. Okay. If you look at the degrees or the exponents, it goes 3, 2, then constant. Am I missing anything? Yeah. If you notice that, and you have to notice it, you have to put a space in there for that 0x. If you don't, it messes up your like terms when you divide, when you change those signs. Okay. So you got to be careful with that. All right. So the way I'm going to write this is this: 3x minus 1 comes on the outside. I get 6x cubed plus 7x squared plus 0x plus 3. I got to create that space. So if you're ever missing one of those exponents, make sure you put a 0 in there for it. Okay? Because that keeps you all lined up. All right? Same question now. What do I multiply 3x by to get 6x cubed? 2x squared. Okay? 2x squared times 3x, 6x cubed. 2x squared times a negative 1 is a negative 2x squared. All my stuff is lined up. My cubes are underneath each other, and my squares are underneath each other. That's what I want to keep. Okay? Don't forget signs. This is negative. This is positive. The 6x cubes cancel out. This becomes 9x squared. Bring down your 0x. What do I multiply 3x by to get 9x squared? That would be another 3x. So plus 3x. 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times a negative 1 is negative 3x. Don't forget signs. Dude, I'm telling you, I've never gotten so many telemarketers. It's getting so ridiculous. Signs. Negative, positive. That becomes 3x. Bring down your 3. What do I multiply 3x by to get 3x? 1 plus 1. 1 times 3x is 3x. 1 times a negative 1 is negative 1. Signs. Negative, positive. I'm left with a 4. I got nowhere else to go. That 4 is my remainder. Okay? You guys remember that stuff in long division when you were a little kid. You get a remainder. Okay? This is how you write a remainder with polynomials. Okay? So there's my answer on the top. 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. With my remainder, all you do is whatever sign that is, put that there. Plus 4 over the divisor. 3x minus 1. That's how you write your answer with a remainder. We good? Okay. That's 5.2 long division. All right. Now let's go to 5.3 synthetic. All right. So now with synthetic, you have to have an A as 1. I won't ever give you a problem to do when A is not 1 because it creates too much work. All right. Yeah, I just don't like it. Okay. I'd rather do long division if I have A is not A is different than 1. Okay. So here's the deal. All right. We got 3x cubed minus x squared plus 4x plus 8 divided by x plus 2. All right. So my A is 1. So I can use synthetic. Okay. Now here's the deal. You got to pay attention to this. Okay. I'm going to draw a little bracket right here. Okay. And I'm going to do opposite of that 2. So this right here would be a -2 in here. Now, write down all the coefficients and the constant. 3, -1, 4, and 8. Give me a little bit of space underneath that. Draw me a bar. Bring down the first term. Okay. -2 times 3. -6. Do the calculation. -7. -2 times -7. +14. Do the calculation. 18. -2 times 18. -36. Okay. Everybody with me? This comes out to 28, -28. That last number is your remainder. Now, how we write our answer is this. What's the exponent we started with? A cube, right? Go 1 down. So you're going to start with a square. So this will be 3x squared minus 7x plus 18 minus 28 over x plus 2. That's your answer. Always go 1 down. Y'all with me? You want to do one more? One more? Okay. All right. All right. Now, also, don't forget, if I'm missing a term up there, make sure you add a 0 in where you're missing that term, because you'll mess everything up with your spacing. Okay. So be careful with that. All right. Let's try one more. We got 3x to the 4th minus 21x cubed plus 31x squared minus 25 divided by x minus 5. Pay attention real close. Am I missing something? Yeah, I'm missing the x, right? All right. So I just got to remember when I write down all my coefficients, I add a 0 in that spot. Okay. -5. Remember, we're doing opposite. So my 5 is going to be in my little bracket. Bring down my coefficients. Give me some space, draw my bar. Don't forget to add your 0 in there, okay? Bring down the first term. Five times 3, 15. Calculate, -6. 5 times -6, -30. Calculate, 1. 5 times 1, 5. Calculate, 5. 5 times 5, 25. Calculate, we get 0. So in this one, we don't have a remainder, okay? What did we start with? A 4th power, right? So our next one's going to be a cube. We go 3x cubed minus 6x squared minus plus 1 x plus 5. We don't have a remainder on this one. Okay. You guys good? All right. So on 5.3, you guys have 1 through 19 odd. I already put this up on Canvas. Okay. On 5.3, you have 1 through 15 all. Because synthetic is not as hard as the long division part. Okay. All right. So that's your next 2 work days. All right. Go to work. I'm anticipating right now. I might do a study guide on Monday. Little 10-question quiz on Tuesday. All right. One of the long division problems, one of the other ones, and then some FOIL stuff, and then adding and subtracting polynomials. Keep 5.1, 5.2, and 5.3 together, because after that, we're going to have some fun. I'm going to teach you guys how to factor. I always know that because most kids go, I can't do it. Trust me. If you listen to my steps, you will finally learn how to factor. I promise you. Okay? All right. I'm done with you.